Welcome to Datalynx YouTube channel. This lesson is a continuation of Data Exchange, template sequence configuration. In this lesson, we'll explore the destination tables segment located within the Data Mapping tab. To set up a destination table for a template directed to files in the destination, it's necessary to specify the location on your local machine where the file will be stored after extraction. To define this location, we create a file folder within Data Exchange. To proceed, click on the File Folders icon under the Processing Configuration toolbar. This action will bring up the File Folders screen, displaying several pre-built folders that have been created during installation of Data Exchange. To create a new file folder, we'll click on the New button on the right. This action will bring up the File Folder Maintenance screen. Then, click on the three lines to select the processing server. Folder name, we'll name the folder as Demo and provide a description indicating its purpose. Design file path is the location on your local machine where you wish the files to reside. We'll click on the three lines to select the location on our local machine. Execution file path is the location of the processing server. Click on the Save button to save the file folder. Data Exchange will automatically assign a folder code to the newly created folder. To understand the other options such as Edit, Delete, Import, and Export, you can refer to the Data Exchange User Guide. Click on the Close button to close the File Folders screen. We'll explore both demonstration templates to see how the destination tables section differs depending on whether the destination is set to files or a database. Initially, we'll examine the first template. To access the template in edit mode, simply double-click on the three dots. Then navigate to the Data Mapping tab. Click on the destination tables icon to proceed. This action will bring up the destination sequence screen where Data Exchange will automatically assign a sequence number. On this screen, you'll find three segments: destination tables, destination columns, and validation rules. Initially, we'll add a new destination table. To begin, click on the New button. This action will prompt the destination screen to appear on your display. Enter the name of the destination table. Note that the method is fixed as file and cannot be altered. If you have an existing file and wish to append data to it, you can tick the Append to File option. Since this table does not currently have any columns, keys cannot be chosen at this stage. Keys will be selected after the columns are generated. For the destination folder, select the Demo folder that was created earlier. Regarding the destination file type, select an option based on your needs from the available choices. For this case, we will opt for a text file. Fixed file name or SQL file name, various dynamic parameters are available for naming the file. You have the flexibility to select any of these parameters or simply input a name manually. For this scenario, we'll name the file person.csv. Selecting the arrow next to the options box incorporates dynamic parameters into the file name. Click on the tick mark to verify the file name. Moving on to the column delimiter and text qualifier section, Data Exchange sets the default values as comma for the delimiter and double quotes for the text qualifier. However, you have the option to modify these settings according to your preferences. Click on Save button to save the changes done. A warning dialog box will appear prompting you to generate destination columns. Click on the Yes button to proceed with generating the destination columns for the person table. At this stage, you can edit the table and include keys as needed. Click on Save button to save the changes. Within the destination column section, you'll observe destination columns accompanied by their data types, lengths, mapping rules, and other details. The mapping rule column currently displays 1:1. To modify the mapping rule, simply double-click on the column and make the necessary adjustments. Double-click on the First Name column to access the mapping rule screen. Within the data mapping screen, you'll find list of person table columns alongside Data Exchange's built-in functions on the right-hand side. Let's implement a basic Data Exchange built-in function by converting the string to uppercase for the first name column. Click on Validate button to the right to validate the function. In this manner, we can incorporate various functions using Data Exchange. Additionally, you can click on the question mark icon adjacent to each section to obtain more information about individual functions. Please refer Data Exchange, Template Inbuilt Functions, Lesson 12 for more detailed demonstration. Once you're done, click on the OK button to exit the screen. You can observe that the applied mapping rule is now visible within this destination column section. The Rules icon is reserved for validation rules, a topic we will cover in Lesson 11. Now, let's select the Test All option to evaluate all the applied mapping rules. A warning dialog box will appear on the screen. Click on the Yes button to proceed. As you can see, the test result column has been filled without encountering any errors. Additionally, you'll notice that the test value for the first name column has been converted to uppercase, as expected. Validation rules will be covered in Lesson 11. To close the screen, click on the Close button. Afterwards, click on the Save button to save the changes made to the template. Next, let's proceed to the other demonstration template. To do so, double-click on the three dots to enter edit mode for the template. As you can observe, this template is directed towards a SQL Server database. We'll need to create a person table within the test database in SQL Server. To accomplish this, click on the Generate DDL Table Scripts icon located in the Source Dataset section. Input the table name as person. This action will generate a Create Table script, which you can utilize this to create the table in the SQL Server test database using DMS Data Explorer. Sign into DMS Data Explorer, then select the New button to begin registering a new template. Enter the desired name for the template and designate the source type as SQL Server. Choose the Test database from the options provided. Proceed to validate the connection by clicking on the Test Connection button. Once confirmed successful, finalize the registration by selecting the OK button. Click on the DML script functionality under the Database Activities toolbar. Open this feature and paste the copied Create Table script and execute the script. This creates the table in the test database. Following the table creation using DMS Data Explorer, switch back to Data Exchange and continue by selecting the Destination Tables icon. Many of the subsequent steps are similar to those discussed earlier in this video. Simply click the New button to prompt the appearance of the Destination screen. From there, you can choose the table name from the provided drop-down menu. Next, select the appropriate method according to your specific needs from the available options. If necessary, you can utilize the Purge Table option to clear any existing data in the table before the task begins. Additionally, for identifying records, you have the flexibility to select one key or a combination based on their uniqueness. Click on Save button to save the changes. A warning dialog box will appear, indicating Generate Destination Columns. To proceed with generating the destination columns for the person table, simply click the Yes button. In the section for destination columns, it's necessary to apply a mapping rule for each column. If the mapping is 1-to-1, you can easily accomplish this by clicking on the Map All button located on the right-hand side. A warning dialog box will then appear on the screen, alerting that each destination field will be mapped to itself. To continue, simply click the Yes button. If adjustments to the mapping are necessary to suit your specific needs, you can do so by double-clicking on the Mapping Rule column. This action will open the Mapping Rule window where you can make the desired changes, including applying various functions as previously discussed. For a deeper understanding of applying complex mapping techniques, please refer to the following lessons: Translation Tables, Lesson 7, Business Groups, Lesson 8, Regular Expression Tables, Lesson 9, and Data Exchange Inbuilt Functions, Lesson 12. After making the necessary adjustments, simply click on the OK button to close the screen and save your changes. Likewise, we have the option to click on the Test All feature to validate and confirm the outcomes. To exit this screen, simply select the Close button. To save any modifications made to the template, click on the Save button. Thank you for watching.